MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Oakland A's and the Minnesota Twins. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Devin Smeltzer is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Minnesota. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one. Fellas, these Twins, as they take the field this afternoon, they come in playing well. 6-3 over the last 9 ball games, including a victory last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal a series right here.
Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Batting second, the right fielder, Stephen Piscotty.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First offering on its way. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Sano is over and he tucks it away for the second out.
Batting third, the shortstop, Marcus Semien.
So digging in now, Marcus Semien. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And now in there at the knees, strike one. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Roll, Larry Bullard, he's pretty much right down the middle. You see very few managers and players getting into very many confrontations with Larry.
Yeah, Larry lays in the weeds, Dan. Doesn't try and make it about him, and that's what the players love. He's got a pretty consistent strike zone, and he's approachable.
1-1. Misses, ball 2.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2 ball, 1 strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
2 out, nobody on. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down and the inning continues.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you could extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he'll get back in safely. Here comes the first pitch. A high fastball is in there.
0-1's the count.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. And this one's in the dirt, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. One left for Oakland. Nothing in the A's half of the first. Twins scheduled to hit in the bottom of the inning. Next on MLB Network. Jesus Luzardo, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
Coming to the plate now, Max Kepler. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The right fielder, Max Kepler.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And right into the shift. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And Dan Dero, these A's as they begin play here this afternoon. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game. You'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road. So this is a big one for this ball club.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Full count to Max Kepler, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Full count, 3-2.
A bouncer up the middle. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
You could see that this wasn't that difficult to play as it headed up the middle, but it might have taken a funny hop there, and he couldn't make the play on it.
Runner at first following the error. And that'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop, Jorge Polanco. First delivery to him on the way.
Oh, that's out.
Kepler on at first, nobody out. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Here's Nelson Cruz now as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Ready with the 1-0.
Ball 2.
And now on 2-0, you just can't lay a fastball in there, or he could make it 3-0 before you know it. It's all about limiting the damage in this situation.
From the belt, the pitch.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left, and that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. But this is well up the line, and he's safe at home plate.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, Dero. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Has a look, now the pitch. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. Gone! So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Home run number 3 here in the early going, as the Twins are looking good here, up 4-0.
That's how the manager drew it up right there. Hold the visiting team scoreless and then grab a huge home run in the first.
At the plate, Eddie Rosario.
The left fielder.
As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1.
He definitely doesn't look himself to start this one, and this lineup needs to be on the attack early and be aggressive and find a way to stay in this game.
Rosario behind with an 0-2 count.
Hey, after that extra base hit, things could go awry. He didn't. He battled right back in his zone with a nice executed pitch.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Four runs here in this half inning. Now a fastball up around the shoulders, but it's strike 3 called and a questionable first out of the inning.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
That'll bring in Williams Astudillo, as he'll take a good look at a curveball that sweeps right across the zone in there for the first strike. Still only 1 out in the inning. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Fastball just inside.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2. And he fouls this one off. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Stepping in now, Luis Arias, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Strike 2 taken, a fastball that clips the inside black.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
1 ball.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Now the payoff pitch home. Popped up. Simeon calls for it. And that's the 3rd out. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. We'll head to the top of the second, and the Twins have taken a 4-0 lead. Here's Chris Davis now, and they've got some work to do early on, down 4-0 already.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one.
As an offense right here, 4-0, you can't let that get away from you. You're a grand slam from tying this one up. Everyone take a deep breath and just start getting some guys on base.
Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this is foul near the seats. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Here's a high pop-up. Arias is there. One down.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
So one away here with the bases empty. And up next, the power-hitting third baseman, Matt Chapman. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Bases are empty. One man out. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Not what you want to do on the mound. Go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient, even with 2 strikes.
Too high, and that cost him ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Coming to the plate now, Chad Pinder. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. From the belt, the pitch. Pinder stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. He was taken in the second round back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. From the stretch. And strike 3 called on the outside corner. He's earned the right to live out there with the fastballs, as that's out number 2.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
First pitch of the at-bat.
That's a ball.
Breaking ball called just a bit low. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Weak grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Comes set. Now the pitch.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over.
The A's strand 1. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Last half of the second set to go. Digging in, Miguel Sano. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. And it's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2 one more time. Fouled away. The 2-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
High in the air down the right field line. And foul.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
And that at bat will put a smile on any manager's face. The pitch total of the opposing pitcher just keeps going higher and higher, and he still couldn't put him away. So this inning is off to a good start for the guys carrying the sticks.
Digging in now, Byron Buxton. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. He's set. Here it comes.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
A runner at first with no outs here. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
A high fastball is in there. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Two 2-0 pitch on the way.
Nope, outside.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
That wasn't a particularly good pitch right here. This guy doesn't get away with very many mistakes. He's going to have to do a better job pitching out of the middle part of the plate.
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll beat an early retreat here this afternoon, as he could never really get into the flow of the ball game. J.B. Wendelken is going to come on in relief now, and he may be asked to eat several innings, as this game is just still really getting underway.
Wendelken. The batter, number 11. Shortstop.
Into the box now, Jorge Polanco, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. One out, nobody on. This is swung on and popped up, crossing into foul territory now behind third. Chapman is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Nelson.
And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Now here it comes. And that misses for ball 1.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
The 1-0 home misses for the second ball. Cruz is really a well-balanced hitter. That doesn't seem to matter whether he's facing a right-hander or a lefty. He makes a lot of loud contact either way, which is quite rare in today's game.
Yeah, you can tell this guy really pays attention, puts time in the cage, studies the video, seems to always have a game plan, and is not off balance too much.
.30 pitch. And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Josh Donaldson. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
2 out with the man at first. And it's fouled away. A pause and the 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Another 0-2 home. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. But 2-run score for the Twins, both coming on this 2-run home run. We've played 2, and this is now a 6-0 ball game. Standing in, Austin Allen. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Pitch on the way. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting, number 22.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he lays off for ball 1.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
It's 2-1 to the A's leadoff batter. And the pitch on 2-1.
Nope, outside.
Stephen Piscotty will be next. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Down the third baseline. But a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Line down the left field line. But this is going to get foul.
Halfway to the plate, this hitter's wondering why he even pulled the trigger on that. His hands feel like he's being stung by wasps right now.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
So that'll bring up Stephen Piscotty as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 1-0.
2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. All even now, 2-2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And that ends the inning. A's are gone in order. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. And we're back for the bottom of the third. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the third inning and posting a bunch of runs right out of the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading off.
So striding forward now, Eddie Rosario. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
The count is 1-2.
As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring Williams Astudillo into bat. First offering on its way. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Line drive snagged on a short hop.
And there are 2 away now.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Luis Arias. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. For 2 in this one.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Now the 1-0.
2 balls, no.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Now the 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Yeah, it looked like he was going to cruise through this inning, but now a hit, a 3-0 count have changed that. Got to get back in the strike zone right here.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Well, he made quick work of the first 2 guys this half inning. getting 2 quick outs, but then he gives up a base hit and now the walk. We'll see if he has it in him to draw the line in the sand and get out of this.
So that'll bring in Byron Buxton, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
The 0-1 pitch. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Twins strand a pair. They lead it 6-0. Striding into the box, Marcus Semien as we begin the top of the fourth.
Marcus Semien.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The windup and the 0-1.
No, that's down.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Now here's the pitch. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 2-2 one more time. Now a changeup is bounced to second. He's got it. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
Now batting, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that brings in the big power hitting first baseman Matt Olson. Here it comes. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike one.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Chris Davis next to bat. As he swings and hits a laser to right, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. They still find themselves down 6-0. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Max Kepler. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ball 1.
Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. Fly ball, not particularly deep. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Well, back in the day, you would hope your leadoff man can work a walk or leg out an infield single, but not in today's game. Now they expect the leadoff hitter to have a little pop, just like this guy. Nice leadoff double.
In now, Jorge Polanco. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Change up low, 2-0. Three and 0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
When a guy's been swinging the bat as well as he has in this series, you definitely want to take the bat out of his hands. A free pass to first is better than what he's been doing the last couple of games.
Now it'll be the Minnesota DH, Nelson Cruz. He's set and the pitch.
That's outside.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Now the 1-0. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and no one will get this one. 6 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Ready to deliver the 1-2.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
And he fouls this one off. A line shot to third base.
The third baseman, number 24, Donaldson.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Josh Donaldson. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
1-0.
And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
Ball 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Two-well count, the pitch. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. And a swing and a miss. Does that look like self-defense there? It's 2-2.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Now the payoff pitch home. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Fouled off. The next 3-2. He finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Rosario.
Mike Fiers gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. At the plate now, Eddie Rosario, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Fiers pauses, 1-0 on its way. Up top, it's 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
6 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Wow, you know he's not happy with that call. When it crossed the plate, it sure looked like a strike to me. Seemed to catch a ton of the plate. That's a tough way to give up a walk, but he's got to put it behind him now.
So the bases are loaded here, 2 men gone, and that'll bring Willians Astudillo into bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lays off 1-0. Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. Two out, bases loaded. A ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch.
That's ball 2.
Fiers, a native Floridian. He was taken in the 22nd round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
The 2-1 home. Misses down below the knees.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
And he's taking here and looks at strike 2 right down the middle.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage and not pull the trigger on a fastball middle in. That's why you play, to get in those situations where you can try and do damage.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Twins leave the bases loaded, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Welcome back to Target Field as we send it to Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, Heidi, thank you. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. Striding in for Oakland, Matt Chapman. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Here it comes. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him his first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Hard on the ground towards short. Reined in. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now back, left fielder, Chad Pinder.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And up next, the ever versatile Chad Pinder. First pitch of the at-bat. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on.
Ball.
1-1.
The count 1-1.
And there's ball 2 now. Fouled away. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Now batting, the second baseman, Sheldon Noisy.
Stepping in, Sheldon Noisy. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
And that's by him. It's 0-1.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Hit out towards second. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit.
Matty, that's a surprising pitch right there. I don't understand, after blowing a fastball by him, he would speed his bat up with off speed.
Yeah, redemption after being late, right on time with the off-speed pitch next. So now to the plate, Austin Allen, as he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Popped up. Astudillo has a play. 2 gone.
Now batting, number 22,
Next up for the A's, Ramon Laureano. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
He's been really effective in this one so far. But it's interesting here that with a couple of guys on base, he seems to be not trusting his stuff quite as much. Kind of messing around the strike zone a little bit.
2 down, runners at first and second. And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here.
Wow, if that's not a strike, I don't know what is. I know these subs have a tough job. I get it. We'll see if he gets the next borderline call or if there are any makeup calls coming up.
So our situation has the bases loaded. 2 men out. And up next, the outfielder Stephen Piscotty. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lined hard to the left side. But foul. Bases are loaded here. 2 down. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
He put himself in a good position jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Weak grounder back to the mound. He'll come to the plate with it, and they get to force it home. Whatever works as the side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. More to come on MLB Network's Sunday Baseball after this. Digging in and looking for more, Luis Arias. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far.
Luis Arias.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Heading out towards shallow right. Piscotty's on the move, and a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
The first baseman, number 22. Miguel.
Here's Miguel Sano. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch.
Nope.
Off speed pitch here, but it dips below the knees, evening us at 1-1. Has a look. Now the pitch. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Ooh, wait, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
The 1-2 is taken for a ball as that slider broke off the plate.
Yeah, doubled up on the slider away there. Got him to go after it before, so why not see if he'll offer at it again?
Nobody out, runner on first. Big swing by Sano, and a ball sent to deep left field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Two runs on the board after that home run by Miguel Sano. Home run number 3 here in the early going as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number one, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Here's Byron Buxton now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. His previous history with Mike Fiers, he's just 2 for 9. No outs, nobody on. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the right fielder, Matt Kepler.
At the plate, Max Kepler. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
1-0 the count. Now here it comes. Pulled toward right center field. Laureano is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Jorge Polanco.
Stepping up to the plate, Jorge Polanco. It was a walk in his last trip. Fiers gets his sign. Here's the first pitch. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball. The 1-1 is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. Now the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo home run for Jorge Polanco. Second home run early in the year as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. Long ball is playing in this one. That was the 4th blast of the game so far for this lineup. Dan, D-Row, what are your thoughts on what they're doing as a team so far?
Matty V, D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round tripper of the game so far.
Yeah, you're watching this pitcher. He's just not executing on both sides. They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happening.
Lou Trevino gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Nelson.
Standing in now, Nelson Cruz. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. May have gotten a piece of that one, but no matter, it's 1-1. Trevino is an absolute flamethrower, of course, and you don't have to watch him long before that radar gun really pops and catches your eye.
This is what we're looking for in today's game. We're looking for velocity, and this guy is V-E-L-O, velo. Lights up a radar gun, and he can hit triple digits, and that's one of the reasons why everybody likes to watch this guy throw.
Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Twins 9 and the A's nothing. Digging in, Marcus Semien. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First delivery to him on the way.
Yeah.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. One ball and 2 strikes the count. The 1-2 is a called third strike right on the inside corner.
I think we're starting to see the frustration mount from this offense. It's been a pretty dominant performance on the mound, and these hitters have had no answer for anything he's throwing up there. That will wear on you if it lasts throughout most of the game like it has here.
And that'll bring up Matt Olson as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now the 0-1.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. And he misses there. 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Into the box, Chris Davis. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. No hits to this point. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Hey, this guy's done a better job than expected. He's made some bad pitches in the strike zone, but so far he hasn't gotten hurt by them.
1-1. Here it comes. 1-2 now.
1-2.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order too.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Bottom of the 6th inning now. Now batting, Josh Donaldson. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Now the 1-0.
That's bolted.
Talk about certain guys in the lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
Swung on, missed. 2-1.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Now the 2-1. Drilled right back up the middle, and that'll get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single.
The left fielder, number 20, Eddie Rosario.
Stepping in now, Eddie Rosario. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0 pitch.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for the second strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. Chapman is under it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the catcher, Williams Astudillo.
So coming to the plate, Williams Astudillo. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. But he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Luis Arias.
Ready once again, Luis Arias. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Heading after it is Piscotty. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Twins wind up stranding 1, but they'll live with it as they hold a 9-0 lead. Randy Dobnak will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 68, Randy Dobnak.
New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in Matt Chapman. He was a ground out victim last time up. First offering on its way.
Ball 1, no strike.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-0. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So a good start to the inning for the A's as their leadoff hitter reaches base safely.
Up next.
I know the score's out of hand right here, but I've never met a big league ball player that's going to give away an at-bat in any game ever. Nice piece of hitting right there, staying within yourself and grabbing you a knock.
And that brings up Chad Pinder, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he fouls this one off. Here it comes, 0-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
That's not an at-bat he or his hitting coach are going to be happy with at all. It's bad enough to go down on 3 pitches, but none of them were even in the strike zone. That's a bad look.
To the plate now, Sheldon Noisy, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. One and 0 pitch on the way. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0. From the stretch. Line toward the alley in left center. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Boy, that would look like a cinch extra base hit off the bat, but a terrific diving catch in left center field.
Standing in, Austin Allen. Third at bat in this one. He's bounced out and popped out in his 2 previous trips. From the stretch. Fastball just missed above the zone. Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
Can't waste getting a leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear down and get a big knock.
The 1-1 home.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Hard hit to first. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Ramon Laureano. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Here comes the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Here comes the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
This right-handed pitcher, his bread and butter is that 2-seamer, and he loves to throw it inside.
The 1-2. Into center field, line drive base hit. And the runner from third scores as they try to work their way back into this one.
Hey, sometimes you just got to tip your cap right there. You execute a nice pitch down in the zone, think you're going to get a ground ball or a swing and a miss, and you find yourself with a man on first. Got to regroup.
In now, Stephen Piscotty, as he'll take a look at ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Looking to minimize the damage here.
Inside, ball 2.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Smoke toward third. Donaldson's there, and he'll just step on third, and the inning is over. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. Twins lead it 9-1. Now in the box, Miguel Sano, and he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
First pitch of the at-bat, and he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. No offer at that one. It's a cold strike.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
Here's the 0-2. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Here's another 2-2. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Fouled off. The 3-2 one more time. Fouled away. He'll try it again, 3-2. And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Into the box now, Byron Buxton. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball. Ball 1, no strike.
Skied into straightaway right. Piscotty's there for it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Max Kepler.
One gone now in the Minnesota seventh, and that'll bring up the outfielder Max Kepler. First offering on its way. Ball one. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
A 1-1.
That's a ball.
Runners on first with one down. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 3-1 pitch. Right side. And that's by him into right field for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
I got to be honest, I'm shocked he went back to this pitch again. First one, he was on it and fouled it off. Second one, he did not miss.
So now to the plate, Jorge Polanco.
And it's grounded just foul down the line.
So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Ready with the 0-1.
Ball 1.
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
One and two now as that one's fouled off. Runners are at first and second with one away. Counts even, 2-2 for Polanco.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Here now the 2-2. Gets him looking up around the letters.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
Standing in now, Nelson Cruz. In the dirt here, and the runners will stay put here on ball one. Two down, runners at first and second. Hit on the ground toward the left. And that's through into left field for a base hit. Long throw to the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
Yeah, Matt, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
Yusmeiro Petit enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Yusmeiro Petit.
Josh Donaldson will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and two away. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. I'm set with the 0-1. Ball one as he lays off below the zone.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
The 1-2 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Two men are on with two men out. That's off the end of the bat foul, and he might have been fortunate to stay alive that time. The 2-2 is looked at for ball three.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
And the payoff pitch. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. Gone all the way into the upper deck. So a three-run blast to straightaway left, his second of the game, as this lead got even wider. At the plate now, Eddie Rosario, and he fouls this one off. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Inside, ball one.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball two. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 2-2 sent in the air out to straightaway central. Laureano is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So it's 4 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and no one left. 8th inning coming up. Twins are out in front 13-1. Now at the plate, Marcus Semien. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. Grounded back up the middle. Oh, here is in time. Very nicely done there at short for the first out. And now time is going to be called here as we've got some Yahoo out there on the field. And per Major League Baseball, we're not going to show it to you, but security's got him surrounded now, and he's likely going to spend the rest of the afternoon in the pokey. So stepping in, Matt Olson. No thump out of him in this game so far, as might be expected. He's 0 for 3. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Didn't get the call there, but you can't let that bother you. Just have to say, so what, and make another good pitch.
Hit hard up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Hey, look at this guy compete right there. Nice base hit. Are you kidding me? He had already had that hat trick. He was staring the golden sombrero straight in the face, and he said, no dice.
Stepping in now, Chris Davis. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. The 1-0. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 1-1. Back up the middle. To second for 1. Back to first, but he heard the footsteps that time, and the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got to force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. He enters this at bat 1 for 2 with a walk. First pitch of the at bat.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Now the 1-0. Popped him up. Astudillo waits on it. And the inning is over. This one pretty well in the bag. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. Minnesota leads this one 13-1. The next twin up, Williams Astudillo. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead.
Williams Astudillo.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now some action in that Oakland bullpen as it looks like a lefty started to get it going down there. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Luis Arraez.
Into the box now, Luis Arraez, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Oh, up around the chin there, 2-0. A runner at first with no outs here. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
Has a look, now the pitch. Liner toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
D-Roll, this is the kind of guy, he doesn't really scare you as a pitcher because he's not a home run hitter, but somehow, some way, he always seems to get the barrel to the baseball.
Yeah, he's going to make you earn it, Dan, no doubt about it. He stays within himself. He doesn't try and do too much. One of those quality guys that walks through the clubhouse door every day. You know exactly what you're getting.
Line towards center field. Laureano is there, and he has it for the first out. And he's safe.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
So striding in, Byron Buxton. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another fly out wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with a sac fly.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
The 2-0. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Buxton ahead in the count. 3 balls and a strike.
You know, I kind of see why his ERA is so high coming into this one. He's just putting these guys in too many good hitters counts. That'll catch up with you real quick.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Now the payoff pitch home, and he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole and getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news? A single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Joaquin Soria comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Joaquin Soria.
Max Kepler will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only 1 out now. He's set. Here it comes. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
This is a tough spot in the game right here, but when you're a veteran pitcher and you've seen these kind of situations throughout your career, you step back, you make quality pitches, and you trust you'll wiggle your way out of it.
The 1-0 home.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
From the belt, the pitch.
Ball 3.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Has to challenge him now. Here's the pitch. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Now batting.
Wow, they went to the pen because they liked the matchup, and what does he do? He walks the first guy he faces to bring in a run, so much for that strategy. Makes you wonder if they'll turn to him again next time in this situation.
Now at the plate, Jorge Polanco. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Good fastball there from Soria. It's 0-1.
I kind of like the aggressive attitude right here. I know he's in a jam. What does he do? He goes to his best stuff, and that's the fastball.
Bases are loaded with only 1 out.
Ball, that
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. From the belt, the pitch.
I got 2-1 the count.
A little too tall that time. 3-1 now. Following next is Nelson Cruz. He waits on deck. The 3-1. Hit softly on the ground to first. He's got it. One there. But one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
Well, they really didn't have a shot at turning two on the high chopper. They only get one, and that allows the runner from third to score.
Ready now, Nelson Cruz. Couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Skied down the left field line. And they can't run it down. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch.
1-1.
Now a curveball misses inside.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
The 1-1 home. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. So 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. We've played 8 full. Twins lead it 15-1. Stepping in, Chad Pinder starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball, that's out.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
2-0.
Outside with that delivery, and it's 3-0 now. Here it comes. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Striding in, Sheldon Noisy. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First offering on its way. Skied into straightaway right. Kepler's on the move. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Now batting.
Well, that's why they call baseball a game of inches.
Yeah, you're right, Matt. He showed some serious hops, but not serious enough. He goes up high for it with the good leap, but he just can't bring it in, and that allows him to cruise into second with a good piece of hitting.
Tyler Duffy is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. In now, Austin Allen. Swung on but fouled off to the left. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Has a look, now the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. A couple of men in scoring position here with none down. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year, but that'll do little more than make a dent in this big deficit.
Yeah, all things considered, it's been a day to forget for them. So this homer will be a welcome to everyone in that dugout. Maybe this gives them a little momentum going into the next game.
So now to the plate, Ramon Laureano. Now a hard liner toward short, and a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
Into the box, Stephen Piscotty, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Here comes the 0-1. 3 runs already home here. Two balls and a strike. And they'll back him off a bit with a fastball in, but it's 3-1 now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Donaldson's up with it. There's one. Back to first. A 9th inning double play, and they're an out away from closing this one out.
Really good pitch from the pitcher right there. Down in the zone, hits on top of it, induces the ground ball double play.
A's down to their final out now. And up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Semien. First pitch coming. Here it is. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang.
Well, I bet the manager breathed a sigh of relief when he saw he wasn't hurt that badly. The last thing they can afford to lose is a guy like that for any length of time.
Stepping into the box, Matt Olson. Last time through was a base hit. First offering on its way. Too high with the fastball here. It's 1-0. A runner on first with 2 away. That misses. 2-0. Has a look. Now the pitch. 2-0 is a fastball. Not close. He's behind 3-0 now.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them. And that never say die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
Next will be the designated hitter, Chris Davis. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Count 1-0. Hey! 1 ball, 1 strike.
Here's the 1-1. And now this crowd, estimated at around 26,000 fans, comes to their feet. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Last strike now for Oakland. 2 balls and 2 strikes, the count to Chris Davis.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
15-4 the final in this one. Minnesota slugged their way to victory with 15 hits. Devin Smeltzer gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, permitting only 2 hits in 6 complete innings. Jesus Luzardo was unable to work out of the 2nd inning as he saddled with the loss. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 33 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this